Okay, here's a video just showing you how you can optimize the bones that you use. So for this character I have just bound it to these bones here, which is the head bone. So if we go to the weights of this, you'll see it's just that head bone. Okay, that's what's influencing those ears. So that's easy, just skin, bind skin. Didn't even need to do any weight painting on that. It's easy, done and dusted. But now, just for game, to optimize your game performance, there's actually no need for the rest of these bones because those ears are just going to be provided as an accessory. So in other words, there's going to be no character, just the ears. And we're only using those bones. So extra bones does put additional strain on your processing hardware. So it's like for a mobile game, put strain on the mobile phone itself. So we can reduce the amount of bones we include. Best case scenario is to always just have the accessory part of the character. That way it's sharing the same skeleton. So you only have one skeleton. But in the case of being able to switch in and out accessories, the way we've got it set up is they need their own bones because they need to have weights, skin weights assigned to them, and in order to have skin weights you need to have bones. So we've got all these unnecessary bones here, so you can actually go and delete those. So if you just go have a look here, so we don't want to delete this. Let's just go from the top. So we don't want to delete skeleton rider, we don't want to delete root, don't want to delete transform helper, you don't want to delete spine. And as you can see, I'm tracking it all the way down to the head. Okay, so all the way back up, we don't want to touch those key ones. You can see there. Okay, but everything else, you can just go and hit delete. Okay, here you get the arms and hands. Just delete. So what we're seeing here is just what's connecting the head to the neck, to the ribs, to the spine, to the root. Okay, so we want to keep it connected to that root. So that connection, that hierarchy, we want to keep that there, but all the unnecessary bones we deleted. And now if we press play, we'll see it still animates just perfectly. And we're good. You can see subtle movements. These are, I think, like little idle movements and walk and whatnot. Okay. Alright, so hopefully that helps. So you can just see that you don't always need to include all the bones if you're doing a similar setup where you're adding accessories to an existing model. You want those accessories to be able to be influenced by the character's animations, to follow the character around. Sometimes you can also go into Unity and just parent the accessory to back to the bone or to the model. There's many ways you can do it. So that's another thing to consider. Like with these ears, we might just consider just pairing them to the character's existing bones or head model. Well, the head's not separate, but yeah, we'd probably parent it to this skeleton bone and that way have it follow around. That's one way of doing it. But just for the ease of the developers, I just provided to them, here's the accessory, it's got the bones, these bones are set up with the correct hierarchy that the animations, like the walk animation and run and all that stuff, will cause these ears to sync in with the character as they run, and it's just a very seamless way of doing it. But we just try to optimize it as best as we can for performance. Cool. Have a great day.